Welcome, everybody. It's time for... Thank you for the race sub, Kevin. Yes, I do like Mudkips. Stop asking.
I found it really trippy, too. I guess I didn't mute your stream audio, so, like, I heard you twice when you said, like, and we're live, and I'm like, wait, did he just do a double take?
So, we're here with the HDL recap, and I really need to use the restroom. So, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run an ad, and hopefully I'll be back by the time I'm back. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in a minute.
We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
And there was much peeing.
And he accidentally got it on himself.
Oh no! It's a toilet paper.
He even got it all over the wall somehow.
He did just run out. He freaking ran,
You just needed the wizard.
I ran 3.
Man, imagine starting stream and immediately leaving said
I
stream.
was about to say, that would just keep it on the starting suit thing.
But it peed before.
I don't want a stream starting suit thing before.
We're here commentating someone taking a piss.
That we can't even see.
Well, I'm glad we can't see.
Obviously.
That'd be a ban.
It would be a ban. Because it says something about us if we could commentate on something we can't even see. Kind of. I'm looking at the bottom of his webcam slowly because I'm expecting a cat.
Come on, Tyro, get in here, you little shit.
Tyrone, get in there and start unplugging shit.
Oh, there goes the door.
I expect Tyrone to come in and knock over Flareon. Like, bitch, in my spot. Yeti.
Waiting for just like all 3 cats to show up under his bed.
Yow.
Oh, he's gone? Thank God.
The wrong pen, damn it.
Oh, guys, did you know you could get Assassin's Creed Valhalla content for free with Twitch Prime? Prime Gaming.
Did you know I don't have Twitch Prime anymore?
I don't know about. It's like I only have it because someone else owns it. I just like it.
I canceled my Prime after buying 5 Digimon booster boxes to try to avoid getting that money taken out of my bank before payday, but then I should have just looked at when my Prime actually renewed because of it wasn't coming out until after payday anyway. So there was that.
I also bring this up because I don't like Assassin's Creed, to be honest.
I'm just bored.
Yeah,
This round.
it's kind of what happens. You should have at least started the first replay.
Yeah, so we could be commentating over it.
You could have picked the most boring one, me and him.
No, that would be me and Tyler.
Yeah.
Wiggity spoogity. Controlling the noodly.
Excuse you.
Taking so long because he's getting the cover back.
Like I said, control it.
Right, so I'm back, but now I gotta go carry out a pizza box and feed the cat, so I'll be back again.
Oh, long replay. Pull up the replay. Even though we can't.
He's already gone.
Yeah, he's already gone.
Just think, people, this is who you're subscribed to.
I mean,
That was Lion Boy's fault.
there's like 24 people. So just because of why I'm put.
It's all his fault.
There's no way for me to force it. Wait,
You
no.
totally in control
Bad
of the
idea.
computer now? Are you trying to be hacker man?
Well, no, not that. I have a stupid idea. Give me a second. Where is?
Oh my god, Amazon, stop putting that same stupid card for sale. Ugh. Not buying Zotac, damn it.
Yes. So do is go here. Bam.
Clay, you'll understand this better than anyone. The card market's a hell of a drug.
It really is.
I bring this up because of yesterday I made a deal and I got 4 copies of an alternate art card I play. At the time when I picked them up, they were sitting out about 100 a pop. A card got leaked for a set in Japan that's not coming to us for like a year, and immediately the cards doubled in value and are still climbing.
All right, I'm back. I'm back again. Shit, I misspoke. Time to run the intro again.
Had to entertain somehow.
And we're live. What the hell's going on here?
Nothing. It was just like
I'm gonna run the intro again. Hopefully it'll fix itself. It didn't work.
There's one.
All right. So
In that one. In that one. In those two.
just making steak.
This
dick
one
jokes.
because it looks like it'd be
So
funny.
okay, because Inferno talked about snakes, I have to bring this up now because this is really funny. I meant to bring this up in conversation earlier. So my younger brother's moving to campus for a second year of college.
Yeah.
And so, he needed to come up with like decorations and stuff for his room. And you know how like a lot of like the Trump supporters and stuff have like these flags of like the snake and it says like "Don't tread on me."
Yeah.
No step.
He found a joke one that's like a he found a joke one on Amazon for $14 and it's just like a very crappily drawn version.
Yeah, no step.
And it just says "No step on snake."
Yep. I think she was the reason.
But I think the one that I loved more was he found one that was Kim Jong-un just posing in front of a boat on the sea, like a stock image with 2 thumbs up, but it just says "Live, Laugh, Love."
It's amazing.
And I'm just like, I kind of want this. All right, so.
Don't worry, Javier. I put them all here.
Oh, thanks. All right.
No, I'm messing up too.
So, let's get our matches queued up.
There's we're at the crib.
All right. So there are a few of these that I didn't actually, watch the entirety of when they happened. So some of these will be pseudo-blind commentary, So we're just gonna jump right into this with Ray versus Callisto.
Hate everything about this.
So, right, hang on one second. I forgot to do.
Why is there an X? Callisto, if you're watching this, I want you to know that is forever going to be my joke about you now, is why is there an X?
So, we start with Calibrary Cuff Pauladine against Fable. So, Pauladine's going to go for Rain Dance, as Fable opts to just go straight for a jelly. Fuck, run the intro again. Alright, that bit's getting old. Anyway, so...
It's been old.
Misdreavus is going for a Will-O-Wisp, as Fable's going to Baton Pass into Weavile. At this point, Ray's going to just hard switch into Gallade, who's going to just die to an Ice Punch from full, because we have a max attack Weavile on our hands.
There's literally nothing I can do at this point in time, so...
Ray immediately brings in Keldeo and just kills it with a Secret Sword. Thank God Keldeo was Scarf, because otherwise that would not have been able to outspeed. Ray then switches into Misdreavus, taking a third of its health from a Psychic by the opposing Delphox, as Delphox then goes for a Shadow Ball, gets the Spadef drop, unfortunately. Misdreavus goes for Nasty Plot. Realizing Misdreavus will die, Ray opts to switch into Zapdos, takes another Shadow Ball, gets the Spadef drop again, and then dies to a Psychic. I ran the calcs afterward. Even if that had been non-Spadef invested Zapdos, that Spadef drop was what made that an OHKO. So that was just shit luck. Callisto's going to switch into Clefable again, taking a Surf, procs the Citrus Berry, as Ray then switches into Misdreavus, allowing Callisto to get a Soft Boiled, so it can now Belly Drum again, which it is going to immediately do. Secret Sword's going to do a chunk, but not enough, and Clefable will Baton Pass into Skarmory, who's then just going to Clean House. Because, as we see here, everything will just die. Now, there was no Sucker Punch in play here, and that sucks, because that definitely would have done chunk. It likely would not have killed, because Skarmory can be a very bulky boy, but it definitely would have done a lot.
Like I hate everything.
Skarmory is now burned, so it is now effectively at +3, but that's still going to be more than enough to kill the remaining of Ray's mons. Skarmory then OHKOs Keldeo, but then dies to recoil by Brave Bird. As Ray is now down to Farfetch'd, and Callisto then switches in Delphox. Barely doesn't kill with a Psychic. Cobra Berry is going to allow it to lift the knockoff full, and then it finishes the job with the Psychic. Moving right along, Yaroon versus Jack. So, Yaroon and Jack have a history of every time they fight in the HDL, they do something stupid. They put an imposed restriction on themselves. Last season, it was they built each other's teams. This season, the gimmick is that all of their mons only have moves that are base 60 power or lower. Basically, every single one of their mons was treated as though they were a technician mon. So, your rune's going to switch in Wario as Jack leads with the Grade A Chiller. Your rune's immediately going to pivot into Urshifu, gets hit by a Bulldoze, gets that speed reduction. Not that it's going to matter because Urshifu still outspeeds and goes for a Rock Smash as Seismitoad goes for Power Up Punch, getting that attack boost. Urshifu's going to opt to go for Bulk Up. Seismitoad's going to go for a Rain Dance, allowing that Swift Swim to activate. Seismitoad's then going to go for another Power Up Punch. It's now a +2. Urshifu's going to go for Assurance. Seismitoad's going to go for another Bulldoze. It's not going to finish the job, unfortunately, and it will die to another Assurance. Fortified Brush is going to enter the field, opting to just finish off Urshifu with an Aerial Ace. Skuntank's going to come back in as Arctozolt comes in, gets hit by a Fire Spin. Skuntank's then going to opt to go for Acid Spray. Arctozolt is going to go for Bulldoze, get that speed reduction. Then allows Arctozolt to outspeed and go for an Icicle Spear. Unfortunately, a crit Snarl from Skuntank will seal the deal. Not that it mattered, it was -2 Spit Def. Dwayne The Rock Johnson comes in as Rune switches into Guzzlord. Aggron unfortunately misses the Sand Tomb. Malicious Dwayne's now off the field as Jack now pivots into the average Chihuahua holding an air balloon, which does allow it to avoid getting hit by this Bulldoze. Off it goes directly for a double kick. Does a hefty chunk of damage. A Rock Tomb will pop the air balloon and brings it down to 30% health. A massive chunk of damage there. Jack's going to immediately switch into Tapu Koko, getting that Electric Terrain back up. Barely lives a Bulldoze. It was a crit one at that. Coco's going to opt to go for a Fairy Wind, and then dies to its Life Orb. This then allows Jack to get a free switch in back into Flareon, who naturally outspeeds Guzzlord, and finishes the job with a double kick. Bruin's then going to switch into Greninja, as Jack switches into Tapu Bulu, gets that Grassy Terrain up while proccing the Grassy Speed. Icy Wind is being revealed, does a hefty chunk of damage, however, the recovery from Grassy Terrain is going to help offset that just enough to where Tapu Bulu can live a few of these. As this Tapu Bulu goes for Mega Drain, gets a massive chunk of health back. That coupled with the Grassy Terrain allows it to barely live another Ice Beam. Or not Ice Beam, but Icy Wind, and then Tapu Bulu can finish the job with another Mega Drain, getting some health back in the process. Umbreon's going to enter the field as Jack switches into Aggron. Umbreon then opts to go for Curse. Aggron's going to reveal Rock Blast, gets all 5 hits, so that's a pretty big chunk of damage. That's a third of this Umbreon's health just gone. Umbreon's going to continue just cursing. This stream is officially demonetized, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happened beforehand.
Yeah. So, you know, these Rock Blasts are going to come in, just continuously doing more damage. Umbreon's going to opt to set up a substitute, help mitigate that damage. Get a crit Rock Blast. As we can see here, 3 hits, and that substitute still doesn't break because Curse is a hell of a drug. Remember, the substitute does actually gain stat changes, but it only has the stat changes that you had at the time you made it. Which is why that was so bulky. Umbreon's going to continue to just curse away. Doesn't have any reason not to. Tapu Bulu is going to come in. as Umbreon opts to go for another substitute, just getting some insurance in there. So now you have this Umbreon who's just recovering even more health now because it's got leftovers coupled with grass terrain recovery. And the Umbreon's then going to Baton Pass into Crocodile, who is holding a white herb to remove the speed drops from Curse.
Absolutely brilliant.
Which is just absolute madman. Never would have thought about that, ever. And now, of course, Crocodile can just wreck house. I am going to be completely honest, like, just hat off to Yaroon. I never would have thought of that. I don't think I ever would have thought of Baton Passing into a white herb mon to remove the speed drops from Curse. I never would have considered that. That is big brain. And as we see here, this Crocodile is now just the ultimate life form. It's at +6 attack now, thanks to Moxie getting that last 2 boosts. Quick attack's not going to stop it, but it will stop it from winning with the funny number. Which, bad sport, Jack. Should have let him live with the funny number.
I made mac and cheese and no one was able to stop me.
Up next,
It happens.
myself versus Sev.
Oh boy.
So, here's the context for this one. I agreed to meet with Sev. I wanted to do a metronome battle with him. None of my mons get metronome. However, every single mon on this team gets mimic. And as I confirmed by testing with Sandy prior to this battle, I can mimic metronome. That being said, each time I mimic metronome, I only get 10 uses of it. So keep that in mind. So the entire gimmick is that each member of this team can just mimic metronome and try to outluck the luck god. Every mon also had some additional, funny tech. The Scizor had Silver Wind to try to get Omni boosts. Jolteon was just a crit machine because it had Scope Lens coupled with Focus Energy. Sceptile was supposed to be Throat Spray Grass Whistle. Unfortunately, Sceptile cannot know Grass Whistle and Mimic on the same set for some stupid reason, and so I had to switch to Roar at the last moment. So it was just there were a few shenanigans afloat. So we're just gonna jump right into this. We have Gurg the Snorlax up against Pepsi Max. I'm not gonna go straight for a substitute. I hate using substitute Blaziken. I just think I think it's just boring, but the fact is, Blaziken's glass cannon, I need a substitute up if I'm going to live anything that he could possibly get out of substitute. Or out of metronome, rather. So the entire plan is I just want a sub up before I then mimic. So that way I can actually live whatever power move he's going to inevitably get out of metronome. And then going to obviously mimic metronome. Gurk's going to go for Haze off of metronome, so that removes my existing speed boosts. A little bit unfortunate, it doesn't make it too much of a difference though. I'm then going to use my first metronome, getting Rising Voltage, doing a whopping 8%. Alright, that is huge. Gurk's then going to just become one of the mole people. Now at this point, I ought to just go for a Blaziken. I only have 8 metronomes left. I don't want to burn one of them on a turn where it's not going to hit him. I'm going to set up another substitute. I need that sub up. It's the only way Blaziken is safe, really. Unfortunately, Gurk's going to go for Shell Smash off of metronome. I hear boss music now. I get Dragon Rush off of metronome. I do get the flinch, thankfully. That would have been... this thing is just a nightmare. Go for metronome again. Get the Mud Slap. Nice crit, nice accuracy drop. I'm going to proc the Agua Berry from Gurg, however. Thanks to Gluttony. Dragon Breath gets a crit, breaks the substitute. At this point, I'm freaking out. I need that substitute up, especially against a Shell Smashed Snorlax. So I get the sub back up. Unfortunately, Gurg gets a Sound move, which bypasses substitute and just kills me. So I now switch into Septile, knowing I can live in Uproar, and then go for Roar, proccing my Throat Spray, getting this terrifying Snorlax out of there. I thought Magmortar might outspeed me for some reason. I'm not sure why I thought that. Magmortar's going to get Dragon Darts off of Metronome, as I then switch into Omega Patrick. Magmortar's then going to get Cotton Guard, as I then, get Metronome myself, get the speed drop from Bulldoze off Metronome, proccing my Red Carb, which then brings Snorlax back into it. I miss a Guillotine off of Metronome. Greg then gets Shell Smash again.
Sir, he is not Greg.
Gurg, sorry. As I then get Pedal Dance off of Metronome. Gurg gets a Frost's Breath off of that. I am locked into Pedal Dance again, so I have no choice but to go for Pedal Dance before getting confused. Gurg's then going to get Triple Kick off of Metronome. That will be doing nothing to our Starmie, unfortunately for Gurg. However, I will hit myself in Confusion, because of course. Gurg then gets a crit Cross Poison, which finishes off Starmie. At this point, I switch into Septile. I need a safe switch on something. I brought this thing in solely to get sacked. Gurg's going to get Poison Gas off of Metronome, as I then roar Gurg out into Bad Dad, and I then faint from Poison. This was huge, because my entire purpose for this Septile was I brought it into sack, and then I also was hoping that by some miracle he would get a non-attacking move or a non-damaging move off of Metronome, which then would give me the time to roar it out of there and get rid of those boosts. And thankfully, it worked, but it did, cause me to die to Poison. But it is what it is. I switch in Iron Mantis, just go straight for the Mega Evolution, no reason not to. Bad Dad's going to U-turn into Magmortar again. I go for Silver Wind. I don't get the boosts, unfortunately. At this point, I'm going to switch into Gliscor. Magmortar's going to get Lunar Dance and just die.
I know that feel.
Kind of crazy considering he died the same way in the previous battle.
Yeah. Snorlax is going to...
It died that way against...
Yep.
Wait.
Snorlax is going to Metronome into multi-attack, because I opted to go for a boosted Facade off of Gliscor. I then mimic Metronome myself, as Gurg then Metronome's Brine. Just decent chunk of damage. Thankfully, I've got Poison Heal, so I can, slowly heal this off. And I don't want to switch to something else. I get Worry Seed, getting rid of Gluttony on Gurg. It gets Sing, however, that won't work on me because I am poisoned. I then, get Venoshock, which, hey, you're supposed to poison the first Gliscor. Gurg gets a Searing Shot, does not do a whole lot to my Gliscor. I get Stomp off of Metronome, which will flinch Gurg. Slowly regenerating health from Poison Heal. I get Electrify, which then Gurg will Metronome into Memento and kill itself. Chris Angel will come in. I'm then going to switch immediately into Mega Scizor. Chris Angel's then going to trace my Technician from Mega Evolving. And then, of course, Metronome into Heat Wave. Which just kills me, because of course it will. I'm quad weak to fire. I bring in Jolteon. Chris Angel's going to get Assurance as I opt to get my Focus Energy up. Chris Angel will then get Charge, get that speed F increase. I'm then going to mimic Metronome myself on Jolteon. Chris Angel gets Phantom Force off of Metronome. As I Metronome Confusion, which, yeah, whoop-de-doo, that's not going to do anything. Phantom Force is not going to kill Jolteon, as I then Metronome into Guillotine, miss. That's twice now this has happened.
Big Oko move too.
Yep. This Angel turns into a normal type from conversion. I get a crit Sludge Bomb off of Metronome, which gets the poison. Chris Angel then gets Tail Slap. Only gets 2 hits, thank God. And then Metronome into Coil, which, oh boy, that's gonna be a big help.
I just realized, by the way, he has Technician, and he got Technician boosted Tail Slap.
Yep. He then gets Burning Jealousy, which gets boosted power because I had a stat increase last turn and kills me. I bring in Gliscor as Seth switches into Hulkanetta, eating a Facade. I'm now back up to full.
Oh my god, I just got this name. I just got this name. Oh my god.
Metronome gets Glaciate off of Metronome.
Did you really not get the name beforehand?
No, because I'm like, Hulkanetta, what the fuck is this? And I get it, it's Bayonetta, but it's Hulk because it's a green monster.
It's a green monster that covers itself as his hair.
Gets Drop Kick, lowering my attack. I get Cotton Guard off of Metronome. So I'm at +3 defense. Grimmsnarl is going to get Recover. Court Change is not going to do anything. Grimmsnarl really just wants to stay healthy. Tries to use Roost, but obviously it won't work. I then try to get Encore off of Metronome. That doesn't do anything. Grimmsnarl then Metronome's Heal Bell, curing Chris Angel poisoning. Which I then Metronome into a Bone Rush, which misses. Grimmsnarl is going to Metronome into Zing Zap. I'm immune to that. I don't care. Metronome into Defense Curls. Now I'm at +4 defense. Goes for Cross Poison. That's doing nothing. I then Metronome into Stockpile. So now I'm at +5 defense, +1 Spadef. Gets a crit Shadow Claw on me. I then Metronome into Bullet Seed. Getting all 5 hits, doing a barely less than quarter of its health. Grimmsnarl is going to lock itself into Rollout as I then Metronome into a Leaf Blade. Get some health back from Absorb. I get Moonlight, which will, of course, do nothing. At this point, I have run out of Metrodome, so I'm just opting to go for, you know, my boosted Facade. So that's the best thing I have to deal with Grimmsnarl. I do finish it off with a crit. Chris Angel comes in. Gets Strength Shot off of Metronome, so I am an incredibly slow Flying Bat. But that will not stop me from killing Alakazam. Does a decent chunk of damage to Golisopod. It does reveal Liquidation, which of course is going to do a lot of damage. I do get a crit Facade, which will bring it below half health, proccing Emergency Exit, and Dragapult will come in. Just for 1 second.
And he's gone, never to be seen again. Thank you guys for watching the HDL recap. We sadly have to end early.
We're gonna have to get a new host for the...
Spanish Flea plays in the distance.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. even though you can't like, comment, and subscribe on Twitch, if you want to subscribe, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Spam your favorite Twitch mode in chat.
Don't actually, or Nightbot will eat your ass.
Yeah, exactly. But I will put this.
I didn't know Nightbot was freaky like that. Okay.
Oh, hey Wade, how are you?
I'm okay. All I'm
Pick
gonna...
them up, Sev.
That Altaria outsped my Beedrill by 2 points. It was It was correct for Zera Aura. If I did max speed Beedrill, it exactly outsped by 1 point, but it didn't.
Yeah, no, I saw that, and I figured that's what the case was. That you outsped Altaria, or you outsped Zera Aura instead of trying to just go max speed.
Yep.
Which
so
took-
I'm gonna stop going cute with speed tiers ever again.
I'll tell you right now, though, I don't blame you for that. I would have done the exact same thing.
Necessarily always a bad thing.
Yeah. But did I really
It
need
just
that
didn't really
16
work out.
points of HP? No. No, I didn't.
I'd say, if that's the case, I'd say if the speed creep isn't worth much, then I wouldn't do it. But like if it's like, cause like if it's like 4 points, no. If it's like 12, no. If it's like 40, I'd say it's worth it. If it's like 80, I'd say it's worth it. But like if it's like anything, if it's anything like less than like 40, I'd say it might not be worth.
Yeah, I was just like, wow. It gets outsped by 2 points, and if I ran max speed, like maybe a normal person. Ouch. 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 That didn't accuse me of playing like shit at the beginning. Either. And having a bad lead again. I abandoned the whole plan because I saw Suicune wasn't there. I was like, okay, we're not going to lead Toxic Spike's Mega Beedrill anymore. But did Cinderace have court change?
It did not.
Oh, that would have been so good then. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me actually post my team so you can see it. 'Cause
I mean, it sounds like you watched the video, so you listened to me talk about the Chinese Mudsdale too.
the Mudsdale set was so good. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
sad
happy about that because those 2 calcs I did, they were worth it.
That is the wrong team. Hold on a second. That is for the low tier league I'm in. Whoops. Let's
Name
see.
your shaky
Should be this. Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not
Yep.
hold
I knew that was Spexcurum. I didn't even have to see that first calc. I'm like, okay, this is Spexcurum. But, you know, let's just assume this is Spexcurum. That was max defense Steelix.
Yeah, it was Fizz Death. Reason being was if Tyrantrum gets Dragon Dances off, I have no actual check with everything else on my team.
Smash Tyrantrum was so good. Scarf Head Smash Tyrantrum did so much work. Oh, okay. Zero did have CC. Okay.
It also was
That
Scarf.
makes me feel better. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Scarf Zero Aura was a problem. And I knew Cinderace was banded! Damn it! Damn it! Once I looked at the video again, I saw how much that U-turn did. I'm like, that Cinderace was probably banded. And it was. You know? Fair enough. You matched Hyper Offense with Hyper Offense. Fair enough. And then I realized the second you D-danced on Altaria, wait, I lose. Again. Hold on.
It's
At
okay.
least they didn't get you through a window this time.
I'm losing too.
You didn't get 6-0'd.
I got 1-0.
In 5-0 2 weeks beforehand. Oh, Zero didn't even have Grass Knot. Damn it!
No, because my mindset was is that I did Scarf because 2 reasons. One reason was that
You needed something faster than the B.
well
Alright.
I had. Hello.
Hi, I'm back. Long story short, got dinner. They forgot my salad. Kind of pissed that they forgot my salad.
Long story
Sons
short,
of
I shoved a
bitches.
whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Cut to the intro.
I really wanted to munch on crunchy,
All right.
leaf-flavored water.
What?
Oh,
That's just lettuce.
I feel like
just-
it's a quote. I feel like
I'm
it's a-
sorry. What?
What did he say?
'Cause
Crunchy
I heard-
leaf flavored water.
Okay, the first time you said that, I heard me flavored water.
I heard
Like
meat flavored
Nintendo
water.
Me.
What
I
do
didn't
you
realize they were
do?
branding out into
Blend
foods
a
now.
meat fighter into a smoothie?
Alright. Anyway. Dragapult's going to get Fed to Force. I reveal Earthquake, which thank God I had that, otherwise I would not have anything to hit Dragapult. Dragon Darts is not going to do anything, and at this point, I just sort of kill everything. But nothing is surviving this Gliscor. It is a very bulky boy, and it's going to just wreck house.
If you didn't have an earthquake, what would you have done?
Against Dragapult?
Yeah,
Nothing.
try to win the pee-pee stall war, and pray you had more.
Basically all I could do, because I was out of metronomes. I don't know why it still says I have metronomes in this, because I didn't. I was out of metronomes, and so if I didn't have Earthquake, my only attacking move would have been Facade, so all I could do was just PP solid.
Damn.
Moving right along, we have Wade
Oh, great. Just in time.
against Sandy.
I thought you already watched this one. Oh, man.
So,
Don't worry, the
I
stream's
actually
not
haven't
happening.
seen this one. I saw the first couple
God.
turns, and then I had to leave for dinner because it was a Friday, and I have dinner with extended family on Fridays typically.
Pain.
So I have not actually seen this battle. I've seen like the
One-
first 5 turns, I think, and that's it.
I've battled Sandy 3 times. I have all time killed 2 of his mons.
So I don't know what to expect here. I know Sandy won. I don't know by how. I know he won, and I know he got a 6-0 sweep. That's all I know. I don't know how he did it.
Shenanigans to be a foot.
I don't know what to expect here.
I've killed 2 of his mons ever. Jeez.
So, you see, Wade's going to lead with Mudsdale as Sandy leads with Kiram.
0 for 6 on the leads this season now.
Yep. Wade's going to switch into Florges, losing half of its health to an Ice Beam. As Sandy then switches into Nesquik, gets unfortunately hit by that Toxic. Wade's going to switch into Mudsdale as Cinderace is going to opt to go for U-turn, getting hurt by the Rocky Helmet in the process, while also proccing stamina, and then switching back into Kiram. Mudsdale does not appreciate this, so we're just going to switch back.
I should have just sacked Mudsdale here. I don't know why I switched back.
Switch into Florges, tanking another Ice Beam, and will unfortunately die to the 3rd Ice Beam.
Stacking Muds was 100% the play there, and just bringing in Tyrantrum right after that. I don't know why.
Yep.
Floor just die.
Tyrantrum comes in, misses the head smash on Steelix.
That too.
Going to switch into Floatzel, who gets hit by Toxic. Steelix going to opt to go for Protect, allowing it to just not care about that Hydro Pump for that turn, thankfully. Plasma Fist is going to come in. Gets hit by the Ice Beam, no Tep and Ball Torture, unfortunately.
That would have been very nice, actually.
Wade's going to switch into Mudsdale. Gets hit by that knockoff, getting rid of the Rocky Helmet, but it will still take some Rocky Helmet
Knocky
damage in the
Helmet?
process.
The Naki helmet?
I know what I said.
I have
Decidueye is
the
going to come in
Just
against
like the red cab.
Regret.
The walking helmet.
That was a good turn.
Gets a
Oh,
knockoff, barely surviving.
Wait, did that have bulk in it? Let me look.
I was
max
248 HP.
Okay, max
So
HP. Okay.
that gets
That was
toxic.
high
From this
roll, then.
point onward, I'm completely blind.
That was actually a high roll. If you had no HP, that was a 75% roll that I missed. But
So I have no idea what's going on after this turn. I am now completely blown.
don't worry, there's not much left.
Sorry,
So
I lived that.
Oh,
I
don't
was
worry.
too.
Altaria comes in, gets hit
And-
by knockoff. Obviously not going to knock off anything because it's holding a Mega Stone.
I should have gone hard.
Wade's going to switch
Drill.
B-Drill
I should have gone hard.
as Altaria Mega Evolves, gets a free Dragon Dance.
Here she
Wade is
This
also
where
going
I'm
to Mega Evolve, gets hit by that Dragon Claw and dies.
Outsped by 2 whole points. Because I crept Zeraora.
Regret is going to come back in
Definitely regret.
and will die to a just a massive Pixelate boosted return.
Sev is dying.
And I take it this just kills
Yep.
everything now.
Let's clay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, everything dies.
Local chicken nugget destroys everything.
Yeah. I wasn't allowed to do it. It was not my turn until like turn 8. And then when it was my turn, I missed something. And then made a bad read. Got a bad roll. And then didn't go hard B-drill.
Can we get a
And
hashtag Wade Luck in chat, guys?
Yeah.
Okay,
Luck
can
this
we-
season has not been the
Slap your
best.
proton looks if you got it.
Wait,
And can
you are
someone
never-
please get Sev a glass of water?
Water's not.
It's just in local chicken nugget reverse eats a 6-piece meal.
What?
Alright. Up next, Spooks against Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a match
This was a match.
that I had a chance of winning.
This match was so fucking scuffed.
I also. Well, yeah, I'd be really scuffed.
If I had brought Lucario and Aura Sphere that fucking Hydreigon, or like a Fried Dragon, no, I would have been fine.
So we
I
have
regret
Doing
building-
Tamam.
I regret building for the Maledict as much as I did because the Rapid Dash was entirely based to kill Milotic. That was about it. So when he didn't have Milotic, I kind of threw a wrench in my. So I sacked it.
So we have Doing Taman as our lead up against Miller Queen. Sev, get some fucking water!
I already. Didn't help.
Anybody know the Heimlich?
I need an ambulance.
But not for me.
We've gotta go bust it in.
Mr. Mime's going to go for a light screen. As Nano Queen opts to go for a Earth Power. Both screens are now up. Play's going to opt to set up some hazards. Tanks a Psychic from full. Going for another Earth Power. Healing itself with a little bit of its Black Sludge. Spooks is going to switch into Corviknight. As Clay then switches into Rapidash. Very advantageous position for Rapidash. I'm going to go directly for a Flare Blitz. As Corv then opts to go for Defog. Defog. Get rid of the rocks as he then switches into his Goodra to tank that Flare Blitz. However, it will get burned in the process. Rapidash then opts to go for Play Rough, doing a decent chunk of damage to Goodra. However, Goodra will just kill this thing with a Hydro Pump because it doesn't care.
Yeah, Reflect plus Rapidash kind of needed this for its so I actually feel what I wanted.
Goodra will miss the second Hydro Pump as Nidoqueen gets the rocks back up. Go on, Seth.
I know why this is so bad because I have the hiccups, and every time I hiccup, it's causing another coughing fit.
Oh, God.
Plug your ears.
Viewer
I
discretion
can't.
is
I
advised,
have ear
chat.
infections.
Huh?
I can't put things in my ears right now. I have ear infections.
No, as in like, not put things in your ears. Like fold the little bits before like.
Your ear
I was
flaps.
hoping he'd try and explain it. I was hoping
Yeah,
he'd
plug
try and
your
explain
earlobes.
it. I was like, please try and explain this.
So,
Plug
Goodra's
your
then going
earlobes
to
into your ears.
kill Nidoqueen with another Hydro Pump.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the rocks really matter anything. So like, if you hit the hydro,
Alcremie is going to come in, loses half of its health to a sludge wave right off the bat. However, it will kill Gudra with a Dazzling Gleam. Huh? He's going to come back in. Gets hit by Mystical Fire, barely lives. Mirror Armor is going to reverse that special attack drop, unfortunately. Not that it matters, because it will just die to an Iron Head.
Yeah. I debated so long about bringing Mystical Fire or not because of Mirror Armor alone.
Salazzle comes in, finishes off Corviknight with a Flamethrower. Colonel, I'm against a lizard. Now I'm against an overrated meme. I have extra sensory now.
I'm fit in the clap of my butt cheeks stimulating the ammonia.
Colonel, there's two of me. Now I'm asleep.
I was watching the replay. I'm like, Embor gets extra sensory, and I'm like,
Yeah, I thought it too.
That was just. Embor does get scald. It doesn't.
Yeah,
get extra
no, I thought it too. My entire thought was just like, I mean, this thing gets skulled, so like its moves pool is all sorts of scuffed. I can believe it.
Yeah, I was like, wait, it might. I wouldn't put it past him, but I'm like, that's just Zoroark.
So, you know, wakes up, fails to get the Sucker Punch off.
I give it
as
up.
Salazzle gets the Toxic.
Yeah, I should have fucking Flare Blitzed. I calced Flare Blitz. It killed a Salazzle from full.
Yep.
I was gonna say, Sucker Punching a Salazzle usually
Embor
isn't
is
a
now
good idea.
encored into Sucker Punch, which Spooks does not appreciate, so we'll be switching directly into Mr. Mime, who will then also get hit by a Toxic. And then Clay opts to finish the job with a Venoshock. As Embor comes back in, overrated meme comes in. Another head smash is missed.
Oh,
However, this head smash does hit, barely does not kill, and Embor will die to recoil. Not that it matters because Clay opted to go straight for Synthesis. Terry comes in.
he's more than just a head. He's got two
opts to
little
go for a
shoes that are red.
Confusion, which will not do anything to a Hydreigon. A fortunate switch in. Hydreigon goes for Superpower, does a chip of damage, proccing Eject Pat, switching into Salazzle, who will then take a big chunk of damage from the Ancient Power. No boosts, unfortunately. Goes for Flamethrower to finish off Terry. And
The boost
then
would have been huge.
we have all been debated.
You didn't outspeed the Salazzle even if you got +1.
Extra
Do you live
Sensory-
with +1 to death?
Extra Sensory is going to finish off Salazzle. A Dragon will come in, does not care about Extra Sensory in the slightest, and will finish off Zoroark with a Superpower.
Hold on, can we go back for a second? Not in the replay, just, Spooks, you said something about Firebolt's Okoing?
Flare Blitz. Yeah, Banded Flare Blitz from Embor, Oko Salazzle from full.
I had 96 P investment. I only needed a certain amount of speed.
Yeah, but he's banded reckless.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like,
Banded Reckless.
Was it comfortable, Oko?
I don't
It was
know.
a-
This
it
was
was-
the first time I heard this. That's
was
why
it
I asked.
was it barely an Oko, or like was it like a good 20% or something like that?
Hold on, I speak calc. Let me do this real quick. You do
I
that.
still
I'll
have
get
my
back to you.
Embor
Put the next replay up. I'll get back to you.
All
Well, it's
right.
just gonna be max. It's just gonna be max, and then Salazzle's literally just gonna have
My Embor set, don't worry.
96 HP.
Oh, this match. Fantastic.
So I also have not seen this.
Were you
Oh, you
adamant?
haven't?
Oops.
You
Yeah,
haven't.
Flare Blitz
No.
is 93 to 109.
109.
It's a
This is-
62% chance to Oko.
I have not
Finish
seen
time.
this one because you guys did it at like 2 a.m. and I said, yeah, I'm not dealing with that shit.
I was
Alright.
up.
So
All right, so
I have
alright.
I know nothing about this fight.
alright,
Just
so
look at the shield chat.
let me give you some clues, context clues. This was you might remember
Oh wait.
that he promised
Hey, look at HDL
at
chat.
the he promised that he would show up for a metronome match at the end of the award shows. Spoiler. He did not.
He did not.
I mean, it's not guaranteed, Oko, but yeah, that is a roll in Spook's favor.
Yeah. That's big damage. Large bacon energy.
So,
Two successes in 1 week.
Steelix is going to come out against DNC as Tyler's going to immediately switch into Arcanine, getting the Intimidate off. Kevin's then going to switch into Metro. I hate that name. I'm not saying that name. That's whatever. Metronome comes in. Aromatic Mist is not going to do anything as
What does that even do?
as Tornadus gets a knockoff off, getting rid of the King's Rock. It now has acquired Thick Fat from Entrainment.
Bad.
Tyler's then going to switch into Diancie as Miltank gets Bulk Up off of Metronome. Tyler's then going to Mega Evolve Metronomes into U-Turn, so now it's just out of there. And now Tornadus is back. As so that will take a little bit of damage from Heat Wave before firing back with its own Heat Wave. As Miltank then teleports into Steelix, it was then going to allow Tornadus to U-turn into Arcanine, gets that Intimidate off. Kevin's going to opt to set up some hazards. Arcanine's going to opt to go for Fire Blast, doing a massive chunk of damage to Steelix. Steelix does not get the boosts off of Nature Power, unfortunately.
Pause. And when we say meme match, right? That thing. Well, actually, no. Continue.
I saw all the sets. It's bad.
So, Scarcity Sands is going to finish off Steelix as Hyper Voice will then proc Throat Spray, doing a decent amount of damage.
Alright, pause. Alright. So, would you consider max special attack Throat Spray Arcanine a meme?
I mean, I think it depends on the other moves in the moveset.
It was Flare Blitz, Hyper Voice. I think it had Extreme Speed.
And
Still-
Fire Blast.
No, I would not consider that a meme.
Didn't it show Scorching Sands already?
Yeah.
I
It was. I misspoke with Flare Blitz. It was
See,
like East- and then
if it had been something like, max special attack, modest, but then it's like Throat Spray, Hyper Voice, but then all of its moves, so like moves like, say, Ember or something like that,
Yeah.
I would have been like, okay, yeah, no, that's a meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. I found his Spooky Paste. It was Flare Blitz, Hyper Voice, Dragon Pulse, Scorching Sands.
Yeah, that's not a meme. If
Wait
it had
till we
been
get to the
something
Garchomp
like,
set.
if it had been something like max special attack, modest, all that, and then Throat Spray, and then just had a shit ton of low base power special moves or something like that, I would be like, okay, yeah, that's pretty memey.
Scorching Sands is 100% legit. It tends to run it constantly in PDC.
Yeah, but it's not a meme. Is the thing we're
Yeah,
arguing.
exactly. Not a meme.
Fire Blast
Very
is
much
going
useful.
to cause Machamp to get the Citrus Berry proc, Metronomes into Minimize, which, will not allow it to dodge that Hyper Voice. Fire Blast is going to proc the red card on Koopa Unbound, forcing back in Tornadus. Fling will not work, unfortunately. Drapion comes back in as Miltank enters the field. It's going to take another chip of damage off of knockoff. Metronomes into Mega Kick, dealing a decent chunk of damage to this Drapion. Drapion's going to opt to go for Fell Stinger. Does not kill quite yet. Miltank is going to get Shadow Bomb. Does not get the defense drop, unfortunately. Kevin's then going to switch into Maiden. He does not want Drapion to get those boosts off of a Fell Stinger kill. Drapion's going to go for Knockoff, which will kill Maiden while also getting rid of the Citrus Berry.
He also thought that the knockoff wouldn't kill with a max attack.
Metro Mew 2
Yeah, that was killing.
comes in, metronoming in Safeguard. Knockoff will come in, get rid of Mews Rocky Helmet, fortunately. Mew will then metronome into Anchor Shot. Aquatail will not finish off this Mew, but it will do a decent amount of damage. And then metronomes into Electric Terrain. As Drapion then opts for Fell Stinger, gets the Fell Stinger buff.
Wow.
None
What a
of this is Mimi to me.
The only
Yeah.
thing that's slightly memey is Fell Stinger, but with a bunch of other actual moves and then Fell
I'm
Stinger.
not even sure I'd consider Fell Stinger a meme.
It isn't really if it's a revenge killer.
Yeah.
Ice Beam is not going to do a lot to a DNC, as it will then get its own minimize off of Metronome. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
This thing also had Moonblast and Calm Mind.
Yeah.
None of these are memes.
Is it gonna miss the dig? I forget.
Yeah, the dig's gonna miss because evasion. DNC will then Metronome Core Change.
Oh,
We get the Wisp, however, Magic Bounce is going to bring that back, so it's going to die to its own Will-O-Wisp. That's just sad.
Actually, wait. So did DNC get the kill, or did Umu?
the answer is kill.
Technically,
DNC's
because
bad.
DNC is the one that magic bounced the Will-O-Wisp back.
It gets a passive kill.
Yeah. So, Astonish is going to do a chip to that. Rough Skin is going to hurt this Hoopa, and then it will finish off with attack. None of this is meme.
Yeah, Garchomp also had Sword Stance and Earthquake.
Yeah, let's just go over his Pokepaste, and we'll talk about the meme value.
Here, you know what?
Legendary
I'll do an
Golden
example.
DNC Mega was Metronome, Calm Mind, Endeavor, Moonblast.
Here, hang on. I'll pull it up on
That's my team.
someone DM me Pokepaste.
Magic.
Why I named the replay 404 meme now.
All right. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. So
That's
here's Tyler's sets. Here's my sets against Sev in the same week. Now, yeah, there are some stuff here that's like, yeah, that's not particularly Mimic, but you gotta remember, every single mod had Mimic. That's pretty that's a pretty, overarching gimmick. Yeah, Blaze is gonna have Blaze Kick in close combat, but those weren't really moves I was going to click if I could help it, and they were more so moves I had there because I didn't know how Mimi Sev was going to be, and so I wanted to have at least a little bit of kill power. I would consider this set for Scizor to be pretty decently memey. Silver Wind, Bullet Punch.
Bull Punches maybe or Roost. The Silver Wind.
Bullet Punch and Roost aren't, but Silver Wind, yeah, that's a pretty big meme, I would say. Couple that with Mimic, right? So these are more like 50-50 memes, where it's like they can hurt, but then at the same time they're also like there's the memes going on. Like this also I wouldn't really consider to be too much of a meme, aside from Mimic. I would consider this Jolteon set to be a meme.
Cromwell is very memey.
Like
That is
Focus
very
Energy
memey.
Scope Lens with Mimic. Yeah, it has Shadow Ball and Volt Switch, but like I would consider like just the overarching plan on this to be pretty memey. I would consider Sceptile to be pretty memey. War Throat Spray. Yeah, it has Energy Ball and Focus Blast, but like I would consider War Throat Spray to be pretty meme. And then I would definitely consider the Starmie set memey. Red card recycle.
Red card.
Yeah, recycle red card with Mimic. Yeah, Scald is there, and so is Recover, but at the same time, it's like I would
The
consider
Recover is there to continue to red card, which
exactly.
helps
That's the
meme.
only reason Recover was there. I only had Recover there so that I could continue to recycle
You
red
must
card.
switch out.
Yeah,
You don't even have hazards to switch them out into. You're just
Yeah.
making them switch.
that's the whole thing. Like that's why I consider this to be a meme. There wasn't even any hazard camping or anything. This was literally here just to be stupid.
Being fucking rude.
Like, I would consider the majority of these sets to be decently memey. Like, they're not full-on memes, But you can see the meme on the majority of these mods. Now let's go to Tyler. Let's see. Endeavor Mega DNC. Okay, maybe I could see the meme on that, but at the same time, you have...
Got metronome.
You have...
Metronome Endeavor. Okay,
You have-
there's some memeage there.
Yeah, but at the same time, you've got Calm Mind and Moonblast, which... I'm not sure if I'd put Calm Mind on there for a meme set. But yeah, you have to also remember, none of my mods had any setup moves, aside from Focus Energy on Jolteon, and then I guess you could argue Silverwind, but that's only a chance. So I wouldn't really consider that a setup move.
Substitute.
Okay, yeah, Substitute was there only because I know Sev's luck with Metronome, and the only way Blaziken was going to live for any extended period of time was with Substitute. I didn't want to bring
still
Substitute, but that was more just something I had to do if I actually wanted Blaziken to do something. So, let's see. This... No, this is just a standard Tornadus set. What?
That's just standard
That's
AV
VGC
Tornadus.
Tornadus.
And he claims to me that was supposed to be blunder policy.
But
But what's gonna proc Blunder policy?
No,
Nothing
no,
on there.
on Registeel. On Registeel. It was supposed to be blunder policy.
Oh.
Okay, I could see Blunder policy on Registeel. Just because, you know, Focus
rock
Blast.
polish. He still has rock
Yeah,
polish
this
on
is
it.
Still, I literally brought this exact...
It's me.
Okay, I literally brought this exact set, these exact moveset I brought on my Regice against Wade in Season 2. Which
Minus the
also
fact
You had Ice Beam.
was
You had Ice
holding
Beam.
Witness Policy. The only difference here was that I had Ice Beam instead of Charge Beam. Everything else about this was the same, except for the
And that
EV
thing-
spread.
And that thing damn near swept me.
Yeah. This is not a meme. I pulled the same shit in Season 2. This isn't a meme.
He claimed to me that it was supposed to be blunder policy. That was
Even
his
if it's
claim.
Blunder Policy, I wouldn't even... I mean, sure, Blunder Policy, Rock Polish, I consider a meme, but at the same time, Charge Beam and Flash Cannon? I guess the meme is that it's a Regice, so that's not gonna really do a whole lot without the Charge Beam. So, you know, I'll let it... If it was Blunder Policy, I'll let it slide. This is honestly, like, decently memey. I'm not sure if I'd call it a big meme, but I'll let it slide. This is just a fucking standard Revenge Killer Drapion set.
100%. Yep.
Hey, Ryan, T-Spikes, False Eager Knuckle. This is just a standard Drapion set.
What, is Aquatail supposed to be the meme? Is that
I
a
wouldn't even
crosspoint?
consider that a meme.
Yeah, that's just...
I know
that's
Drapion sets that
ground
unironically run Aquatail to deal with fire types and ground types.
type. Yeah, it's not a meme.
Especially ground types, because, you know, that's Drapion's only weakness.
That Arcanine is also very much not meme.
This is, yeah.
What?
No,
If
not a
I'm
meme.
going to put Snarl, that's VGC Arcanine.
Like,
I would say Snarl is kind of memey if you also ran lower powered
VGC?
for the rest.
okay, if he,
We're not
if-
playing VGC though.
yeah, if
But
Arcanine had
not
run,
always the way.
you know, low base power moves alongside a Hyper Voice Throw Spray, I think I would have been a meme. With this moveset, however, no. And then there's this. Where's the meme? What, is Tackle the meme?
Tackle.
That's it? Just
I'm
Tackle?
assuming that's...
He said on his life he was only planning on clicking tackle if that's what he only needed to click.
Then why not just pull a Kevin and only run 2 moves on your Mon?
That's exactly what I said.
Kevin does
Run
that shit
sword
all the
tackle
time.
And fucking have fun.
EQ is right there. Okay, what about Dig? Mud
Yeah.
Slap?
Well, no, you
That's
c-
okay.
can't run Mud Splat because that's guaranteed accuracy
Right,
drop,
you
so
don't-
that goes against Evasion Plus.
Don't allow that.
Bulldoze.
Yeah, Bulldoze would have been fine.
Ooh, that
Sand Tomb.
Sand Tomb would have been
Oh
fine.
god, Sand would have been hilarious.
Like, could have run Bite instead of Crunch.
Hold on, question for the Jack and your rune battle earlier was the caveat that they had to be below a certain base power.
The whole
60
gimmick for them was that every
Okay.
single one of their moves was base 60 power or lower.
Okay, I noticed that. I'm like, wait. I'm like, all these moves are so low power.
They
That was what the
basically
gimmick was.
they basically treated every Pokemon as if they were a Technician Sweeper.
Okay.
Gale Shot's right there.
I was like, it looks like they gave up on making each other's teams this time. They
Yeah.
just said low power.
Anyway,
low amount.
rant's over. those are our battles for Season 3. Moving over to the rankings.
Season 3 is over?
Halfway. Almost.
In first place, with 11 kills, is Clay.
Smoking a fat stogie.
Right behind him
What the fuck?
is Sandy, who was in second by 1 kill. In
What
third is Tyler.
What's that do? What are you?
What the fuck did you say, Wade?
I said a fat stogie. Look at his logo.
Yeah, he literally has a big ass human in his mouth.
Mews having a proper night with the missus.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
So, in fourth place is a tie between myself and Limeboy. Now, Limeboy technically has a lead over me because he won our head-to-head, but it is still technically a tie.
I watched you guys debating on that in the sheet in real time, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna watch and see what they decide to do with this, because I saw editing, deleting, numbers, stars. I'm like, what are they gonna do?
Callisto is in 6th place. 7th place goes to Jack. In 8th place is Sev. In 9th place is Ray. In 10th place is Spooks. In 11th place is Yaroon.
He's out of the basement. He's walking his way upstairs.
In 12th place is Wade.
Yeah. We.
And
We're
in
riding the
dead
struggle.
last is
I
Kevin.
can't throw the dead. He has a better differential than me, okay?
Kevin.
Evan and Wade are walking down to the basement. They gotta get some fucking ice pops. It's too hot.
Mom told me it's bedtime, I have to go to sleep. Mom said it's bedtime, I have to go. We are on
Wow,
the
he's-
struggle bus.
Meanwhile, he's locked in a prison cell in the basement being fed plates of Cheerios without any milk.
In terms of our MVP table,
Right.
in first place is still this Mawile.
Don't
Hey, where's the Wumpa fruit?
Pets don't give a fuck.
Wait, hold on. We'll get to that.
Why would I?
Was he already showed it?
No, not yet.
Okay, good. Just wait then.
In second place is still Iron Taco. Strife the Mega Altaria takes third. So Zeta
Yeah.
Slow, the Galissapod, is in fourth.
And that's why it's mac and cheese.
Tempura the Gyarados keeps its fifth place slot. Pepsi Max the Blaziken has been knocked down to sixth. Lord Helix is in seventh. Nesquik the Cinderace is in eighth. Fortified Brush is in ninth. Shreezus is in 10th. Legendary Duel the Mega Diancie is in 11th. Fling the Poop the Mega Heracross is in 12th. Sensual Moding the Drapion, however the hell you want to pronounce it, is in 13th. Santa Claus the Weavile keeps its 14th slot, and Gurg the Snorlax rounds out the top 15.
Okay.
Moving on to Stock Exchange, or rather, is what we would be doing. However, we have to give an honorary MVP mention to our Lord and Savior, Wumpa Fruit.
Okay.
As
I
Y'all,
spent way too much time on that for what it is.
he really did.
Y'all ever just Wumpa fruit?
Out of my ears.
Moving on to
You'll
Stock
get in my
Exchange,
ears. Harder, Daddy.
we have 2 FAs and a trade this week. Seb has dropped Dragapult for Togekiss and Articuno for Electivire. And Spooks and Clay have traded Haunter and Rapidash, which means Clay now possesses the very thing he sought to destroy.
And I have reflected my
And
views.
he has reflected his traitorous motives accordingly.
It's beautiful.
he's having a proper night with the
I
miss.
literally spent 30 minutes on it, and I'm actually really happy with how it ended
So
up.
you can walk out on the town.
His little hat.
Alright, I need someone on Time Heist as I opt to go for this stuff. First things first, we gotta go for We gotta see what Snob turns into.
If there's any week I want to play Kevin, now is the week. Please.
Who has? I think it's
I want to play Kevin. I'm playing Kevin.
someone has the week 7 buy, right?
You're
Your room.
He mentioned it to me in DMs when I sent him my other 6-0 that I got.
It's already on the sheet.
I know. I was just making sure.
No, wait. We are fighting second to last week.
No,
It's-
we're not, Evan. I need something to turn the season around, man. I just need a meme. I just need something uplifting.
Snom this week is Mega Absol.
Oh,
Let's go!
Already
He's
doing better
back.
than my run with him this season.
He's back.
You finally broke the mono ice curse.
Hold on, wait. What was the second one down?
Mega Gardevoir. All right.
Fucking jelly beans.
Are they up your ass?
Not yet.
We'll make 'em
Does that sound like up my ass?
I don't know. Does it?
But they're
It sounds like you
minuscule.
shoved a whole bowl up your ass. What's wrong with you?
All right. This one.
Oh god, no. I just thought of actually shoving a bowl in your ass. That would hurt.
Well, it's good.
Well, I'll be damned.
Like after a 1.5 minute pause of silence.
1, 2,
It's
3,
almost
4,
like-
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Rune has the buy.
You can just take him out then if that's the case.
He's not in here.
Okay, good.
Right, Sandy's the one I'm missing.
How do you forget my idioticness?
Yes.
He's literally just trying to explain how he's gonna show the freaking.
All right.
No, I'm not doing it.
Wait, you fought Callisto now, right?
Yeah.
All right. Have you fought Sev?
Yes.
Have you fought Tyler?
No. Damn it.
You're fighting Tyler.
Damn it.
Callisto is against Sev.
Huh.
This poor soul.
That came a lot sooner than any of us probably thought it was gonna happen.
He's getting initiated.
Week 7.
Clay, you
I
have
don't know what he's gonna bring.
Clay and I are fighting each other.
That hasn't happened yet, huh?
Yeah, it's usually season 2 and 1. We both did it really early.
Yeah.
It's usually like week 1 or week 2.
Yeah.
Well, Clay and Hylian was the first ever fight in HDL history.
It was.
Week 1 in season 1.
With that damn stored-powered Mew.
The basic
The crit
basic
matters.
you.
Crit matters.
It did.
It was.
It did. I checked the calpsig matter.
I had to make that thing like actually really invested to live things. Okay.
Spooks is against Lion Boy, provided that hasn't already happened.
No, it doesn't.
All right. Sandy, have you fought Raid yet?
I've not.
All right. Sandy
Or
is
who-
against
who are the
against
last?
Ray, which means Jack is against Kevin.
already happened.
Both of them
Yep.
already happened.
Uh-oh.
All right.
So Jack has to fight Ray, and
So, in that
Kevin
case-
has to fight
I
Sandy.
fought Kevin, so I have to fight
That
Jack.
was like my first fight.
Okay.
I have to fight Jack, and then Ray has to fight Kevin.
That should do it, yeah.
Have neither of those happened?
I assume so, given that Kevin hasn't said he hasn't fought Ray. I haven't fought him.
Oh, yep, that'll work.
All right.
So I remember it's me and Tyler.
It is you and Tyler.
Yep.
Callisto and Sev.
You and Clay, Lion and Spooks, Sandy, Jack, and then Kevin, Ray.
Yes.
Brains working.
And I've already made my team.
But-
Where's Lion Boy at? Where the fuck is he?
You're gonna clap the cheek.
Absol does not match up well against his team, which is kind of sad.
Where's that Australian asshole that we love?
Love is a strong word.
Wait, it doesn't match up. Wait, is it
Absol does not
here?
match up well against it. No. No. It has. He has Infernape. You can't touch Celesteela with it. Heracross exists.
He's going to try anyways.
You can
Heracross
try.
is slower than me. Heracross is slower. I can
Well,
Oko
yeah, you
Heracross.
kinda-
No, you cannot Oko Heracross with the play rough. I'm telling you, Heracross. Is
I
a
can
Oko.
Oko the fuck out of Heracross with an air slash, which Absol gets.
Oh, I forgot it gets that.
I wasn't gonna say it
Yeah,
on
I
stream,
do.
but you could literally
That's
just run
perfectly
special in
normal.
War.
I didn't get to run special.
Perfectly normal.
Maybe I should have started bringing special Absol.
You should have. It's
I brought it
really
week
good.
1, I think.
Against
Of
me, yeah, you did.
the fucking card hole.
Shut up. Oh no,
The fucking card hole. Shut up.
Shut up.
that's bad memory. Okay. Yeah, air slash. Yeah, air slash kills.
Why are you saying this when he's right in stream?
I literally, that's why I
Sandy.
didn't say anything.
It's fine.
I mean, it's fine. It brings him fear, and fear brings me power.
Sandy fights Jack, and then
No, he's working. Unless he's gonna watch the VOD back. She usually does.
Jack. Sandy fights Jack, and then Ray fights Kevin.
And no, he's not in call. Or he's not. He's not in chat.
No, he's working.
All right. There's your schedule for week 7.
Oh. Kidding.
But I don't want it to be the schedule for week 7.
Too bad.
I don't want to play time. Damn it.
I'll see you guys, I believe, next Tuesday for the continuation of the Nuzlocke.
Or this Tuesday.
See you guys this Tuesday with the Nuzlocke, and I'll see you guys again at the end of next week for the week 7 recap. See you guys then.